Shadowboxing is awkward for any beginner. When you don't know what you're doing and people are watching you shadowbox, it can feel really stupid because you just feel like you don't know what to do, but there are a few simple ways to fix that. I'm Cody, amateur boxer and boxing coach, and the first thing I want to tell you about shadowboxing is that you need to be more intentional with it. Now, I think a lot of us, especially at the early stages of boxing, feel like we shadowbox just because it's something that boxers do. We just kind of do it because we feel like we need to. But there's many reasons why we shadowbox, and you have to be intentional with it. You could be doing it as part of a fitness workout. You could be doing it to build good habits and practice technique. Or you might not have access to a bag at the time or someone to hold the pads for you. So instead, you shadowbox. So before you even start shadowboxing, ask yourself why. Is it fitness? Are you working on something specific? Once you clarify this, your shadowboxing will improve straight away. Another way you can improve your shadowboxing, which I just touched up on, is improving your technique. Now, when we're actually working on technique, or when we're shadowboxing whenever, you should always have technique in mind. So again, when you're shadowboxing, if your hands are here and you're just focusing on throwing your favorite punches and combos and you're not working on technique, yes, you're gonna feel a bit silly. You're gonna have much more confidence knowing that you're doing things properly. So if you wanna shadowbox better and look like a boxer, straight away think about your stance, where your hands and elbows are, how relaxed you are, if you're turning into your shots, if you're keeping your hands up, like so. These little things will make your shadowboxing way better and will give you a lot more confidence and will actually help you improve your boxing skill. Now we've spoke about punches, let's remember that you box with your feet and not your hands. Yes, your hands throw punches, but equally your footwork is just as important. If you're still stuck with shadowboxing, then try utilising some footwork into it and actually making it a bit more real. You know, now we've got our punches going, we're working on some technique, we don't just want to stand on the spot. Think about now, imagine there's an opponent in front of you and you've got to move, so you've got to throw 3 shots, move out the way. Double the jab, step out. Throw a combo, step out, come back in with another one. Little things like this, and working on that footwork will help you look a lot more like a boxer, give you confidence in your ability, and will actually get you working on the fundamentals, which you can go and take away when you maybe spar, get on the pads with someone, or do some sort of drills. It will help you improve either way. Now also, if you want to work on your shadowboxing and specifically get better footwork, then press the link in the description. You can join my free online community where I've got shadowboxing guides and footwork training for you to go and look. So I'll leave that in the link in the description. Otherwise, let's carry on. Now we're throwing punches. Now we're moving our feet. Now we need to add in some more defense. Shadowboxing is not just about throwing your own punches. You also need to practice having punches coming back at you. And I know you might be thinking, well, if you're shadowboxing on your own, how are you gonna do that? Or if you're shadowboxing with someone else, surely that's just sparring. But here's the difference. You need to visualize someone's in front of you throwing punches. So rather than just standing here, going forwards and backwards with your head on the center line, why not just practice? You can parry, slip, roll, step out, and then throw punches from there. You can practice catch on the glove, slipping in and countering, rolling under, countering with your own shots back, and then moving. You need to visualize that someone is throwing punches back at you. This will make you look like so much more of a natural. It will make your boxing smoother. And again, it's going to help you improve. In the boxing ring, if you have no defense, you're going to get caught with punches. So shadowboxing is not just about throwing punches. It's also about thinking about defending punches as well. Now look, I know that's a lot of information to take in, and you're probably thinking, how do I do that all at once? You know, I barely even know how to throw a good punch yet with good technique. How am I supposed to add in footwork and defense and move my head and then throw punches? It's a lot to take in, I get it, but I want you to focus on keeping it simple and keeping good shape at all times. So if you don't know much about defense and all you know is how to slip or all you know is how to block, then just work on that for now. Don't overcomplicate it. Just focus on working your straight shots. Boom, boom, take your head off the center. Step in, step out, practice a couple rolls. Boom, boom, add the hook in, roll under. See how simple this is? I'm not doing anything complex. I'm just really trying to keep it simple, and it don't even have to be at full pace. It can be a little bit slower so you can practice some techniques and habits and make sure you're doing it properly. Shadowboxing is not all about looking flashy and trying to look good for camera or look good in front of other people. Shadowboxing should be a part of your boxing game to help you improve, whether you're a complete beginner who's never boxed before or you're a top level world champion. You should be shadowboxing. Even anywhere in between that, you should still be shadowboxing. Doesn't matter what level you're at. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you click on this video here and take a look at that, that will help you. Take a look.